da, gynhadledd. Mae'n 2 fis cyn etholiad cyffredinol Cymru. Yr etholiad a fydd yn ethol Llywodraeth Nesaf Cymru, Llywodraeth a fydd mewn grym am 5 mlynedd. Mae 5 mlynedd yn gyfnod hir I lywodraethu, 50% o ddegawd, mae'n 5% o ganrif, banet, share o ganrif. Mae'n rhy hir o gyfnod I amddiffadu'n cenedl o lywodraeth sy'n barod I roi cychwyn o ddifri ar y gwaith o ail-adeiladu'n economi a chreu gwasanaethau cyhoeddus, system addysg a system iechyd sy'n cwrdd â dyheadau bobl Cymru. Fel gwlad, allwn ni wir fforddio 5 mlynedd arall o lafur yn rheoli a chamreoli ein gwasanaethau cyhoeddus. 5 mlynedd arall o Carwyn yn pregethu o'i bwlpit yn y bai. Pregethu polisïau sy'n cyrraedd dim mwy na thafliad carreg o'r bai. Llywodraeth coridor yw hon, a'r coridor hynna yn ymestyn yn gul yr hyd yr M4 yn unig. Mor hoff ydyn nhw o'i coridor, fel I bod nhw eisiau defnyddio eu holl bwerau benthyg newydd ar uwchraddio darn bach o'r coridor yna'n unig ac amddifadu gweddill Cymru o gynlluniau trafnidiaeth cyffroes eraill. Mae'n 5 mlynedd felly ers etholiad diwethaf Cymru. Ac mae cyfnod mor hir â hynny yn gallu gwneud rhywun anghofio beth oedd yr ymrwymiadau a roddwyd gan lafur yr etholwyr yn cyn Mai 2011. 5 ymrwymiad. Prentisiaethau, swyddogion heddlu, ariannu ysgolion a gofal plant oedd 4 ohonyn nhw. Mae rhai o'r rheina wedi cael ei ailadrodd 5 mlynedd yn ddiweddarach yn yr addewidion ar gyfer Mai 2016. Mae hynny'n adrodd cyfrolau yn dweud am ei llwyddiant neu ddiffyg llwyddiant yn gwireddu'r ymrwymiadau ar brentisiaethau ysgolion a gofal plant. 5 addewid llafur yn 2011 oedd ar roi mynediad I feddygfeydd fi-nos ac ar ddydd Sadwrn. Wrth i'r sylw cyhoeddus ym maes iechyd ganolbwyntio ar restrau aros sy'n tyfu, llawdriniaethau sy'n cael eu canslo, amserau aros yn brofion diagnostig sy'n scandal o hir, methiannau hyfforddi a recrwtio lefel digonol o staff a gwasanaethau'n cael eu cynoli, yna mae'n hawdd anghofio yr addewid a roddwyd yn 2011 I roi mynediad at apwyntiadau meddygon teulu fi-nos ac ar y Sadwrn. Fe rhaid ddweithwch chi nawr pam yn gwmws fod yna dywelwch llethol gan lafur am yr addewid penodol yma, achos fod llafur wedi methu yn llwyr I gadw at ei addewid. Addewid digon cyffredinol oedd hwn wrth gwrs, dim targed penodol wedi osod, ond addewid serch hynny. A'r y cyntaf o holl addewidion iechyd llafur yn ei manifesto yn 2011. Union eiriad I manifesto nhw oedd I ofyn I feddygon teulu wneud meddygfeydd yn fwy hygyrch I bobl sy'n gweithio, fel y gallad ddefnyddio gwasanaethau meddygon teulu gyda'r nos ac ar fore dydd Sadwrn. Gyda'r nos ac ar fore dydd Sadwrn, cofiwch y geiriau. O'r teg i'r Llywodraeth lafur yn dilyn tipyn o bwysau yn y cynulliad fe roion nhw mwy o gig ar yr asgwrn yma a manylion yng Ngorffennaf 2012. Fe ymrwyno nhw I gyflwyno apwyntiadau wedi hanner awr wedi 6 yn noson mewn meddygfeydd yn ystod y flwyddyn ariannol 2013-14 ac I gyflwyno apwyntiadau ar benwythnosau yn ystod 2014-15. Felly, beth yn union yw'r perfformiad erbyn heddi yn erbyn yr addewidion yma? Sawl meddygfa sy'n cynnig apwyntiadau wedi hanner awr wedi 6 erbyn hyn. Allai ddweud wrthych chi, y myrdde iechyd Caerdydd ar Fro, Cwm Taf, Powys a Betsy Cadwaladr, dim un o gwbl, dim apwyntiadau wedi hanner awr wedi 6. Sefyllfa chydig yn well yn Abertawe Bro Morgannwg, 1% o'r meddygfeydd fyny. Credwch neu beidio, mae hynny wedi cwympo yn y 4 mlynedd diwetha o 27% I 1%. Nifer o apwyntiadau'n lleihau yn hytrach na gynyddu yn ystod cyfnod llafur. Ac ar benwythnosau, ydy llafur wedi llwyddo yn well I gadw at ei addewid nhw ar gyfer agor meddygfeydd ar fore dydd Sadwrn? Nadyn. Dim ond 2 feddygfa drwy Gymru gyfan sy'n cynnig apwyntiadau ar ddydd Sadwrn, a'r rheini dim ond bob yn ail ddydd Sadwrn. Felly, addewid iechyd rhif 1 llafur yn 2011 wedi ei fethu yn rhacs a peidiwch gadael I neb weid i'r gwrthwyneb wrthoch chi. Ac I ni yma heddi yn Llanelli. Llanelli yw'r gymuned hynna a frwydrodd gyda'r caleta I gadw I gwasanaethau ysbyty. Ond yr ymdrech arwrol hynny, canoli gwasanaethau bant o Lanelli oedd canlyniad ethol Llywodraeth Lafur i bobl Llanelli yn 2011. Dyna beth sy'n dod o ethol aelod Cynulliad Llafur i'ch cynrychioli. Mae'n fuan yn dod yn llais y gweinidog iechyd yn Llanelli yn hytrach na llais i frwydro dros bobl Llanelli yn y cynulliad. A gallai weid wrthoch chi, mae'r cwestiynau mwyaf tila, mwyaf di ddim ar lawr y cynulliad yn y 5 mlynedd diwetha wedi gofyn yn enw pobl Llanelli gan eu haelod cynulliad lleol Llafur. Mae pobl Llanelli yn enwog am eu creadigrwydd, i sŵn, i hangerdd ar faes rygbi yn ogystal ag yn ei gwleidyddiaeth, a maen nhw'n heiddi i hynny gael ei adlewyrchu yn ei haelod cynulliad. A does dim amheuaeth gyda fi, taw Helen Mary Jones yw'r aelod cynulliad mwyaf effeithiol ag angerddol a gafodd pobl Llanelli erioed ac y gant eto. Llanelli ymddiried ynddi i ennill brwydrau'r dyfodol i gadw gwasanaethau iechyd yn Llanelli. Fel Helen, fyddewyd i bobl Ceredigion yw i warchod ein holl wasanaethau iechyd. Fy mlaenoriaeth rhif un i bobl Ceredigion yw diogelu dyfodol yr NHS. Ym Mhlai Cymru, i ni'n ymladd ochr yn ochr gyda'n cymunedau a staff yr NHS i warchod gwasanaethau ym mhob cymuned yng Nghymru. But our purpose, our aspiration as a political party, is not merely to react and campaign against downgrading proposals by health board managers or Labour ministers. Our purpose is to govern so that we can put the NHS on a safe and sustainable footing, not only for the people it serves today, but for the generations to come. I want to become the Health Minister in May this year, so that I can put into action the most ambitious, transformational programme for health and social care any political party has ever proposed to the people of Wales. There are fundamental problems within the organisation and the planning of the NHS, and until they are tackled, then our NHS will continue to creak at the seams. We've now seen the proposals of the other political parties for the NHS. They are uninspiring, they tinker only at the margins, and the Labour Party in particular offer nothing more than a continuation of its decline management programme. So what are our plans to transform our NHS? It's our 3-step plan. Firstly, we would invest in staff, 1,000 extra doctors and 5,000 nurses over 2 periods of government. We have the lowest ratio per head of doctors in the UK, and only Romania, Bulgaria and Slovenia have lower doctor numbers than us in the whole of the European Union. We simply do not have enough doctors or nurses to provide the services needed by a nation facing the twin challenges of rurality and deprivation. We see the consequences of this every day, whether it is people in A&E because there were no out-of-hours GP services or community health services, or insufficient beds and capacity on hospital wards. With 25% of GPs approaching retirement age, we have to train the new generation of doctors. This means investing in our Welsh medical schools, Cardiff, Swansea, and for the first time in Bangor. As Health Minister, I would impose quotas on our medical schools to recruit Welsh students. All evidence suggests that they are far more likely to be the doctors who stay and work in Wales for our NHS. I want us to get to the stage where any young person who meets the academic criteria to study medicine will be guaranteed a place at a Welsh medical school. Our second pledge is on cancer. Again, in the European League, Wales has one of the worst cancer survival rates. Our top priority will be to ensure early and efficient diagnosis. All the evidence suggests that early diagnosis has a big impact on a person's ability to survive their cancer. We will guarantee that all patients get their diagnostic tests to enable diagnosis within 28 days of referral from a GP. And we will do this by adding to current diagnostic capacity and creating 3 new comprehensive state-of-the-art diagnostic centres. Current waiting times for MRI scans, CT scans, colonoscopies, cystoscopies are the scandal of Labour's NHS. And Plaid Cymru will not make people linger on waiting lists, not knowing whether they have cancer or not. This will be our #1 pledge on cancer. Diagnosing cancer early is essential, but so is preventing cancer. We have a comprehensive public health set of policies, and in government we will ensure that Wales becomes the first country in the UK to introduce a sugary drinks levy. We were the first mainstream political party in the UK to propose this. There was a time when Carwyn Jones sought to ridicule the Plaid pop tax. His party is now voting for it. Who looks ridiculous now, Carwyn? There are many ups and downs in the life of an AM, but getting majority support in the Assembly for Plaid's pop tax and getting retweeted for that by Jamie Oliver, who has 5 million followers, was most definitely a good day in the Ellen Jones office. And finally, therefore, our most ambitious plan of all, where others talk about fully integrating our health and social care systems, we will do it. The NHS and social care, two systems set up by great pieces of 1940s legislation. Two systems, health and social care, separated at birth. Healthcare free at the point of need, and social care means tested and assessed at the point of need. Healthcare provided by the NHS, social care by local authorities. They were systems of their time, but they are no longer in sync with the needs of today. Plaid Cymru will create community NHS to combine primary care, community nursing teams, other community health professionals and community hospitals, out-of-hours GP services and community mental health services and adult social care. We will plan for our acute and specialist hospitals at a national level, but guaranteeing local hospital services. However, organisational change on its own will not deliver the seamless care that our elderly and vulnerable need. In the current system, the diagnosis you have in large part determines the financial support you get to cope with its effects. In the 21st century, it is simply not acceptable that people with conditions that can involve very similar burdens, such as cancer and advanced dementia, can end up making very different contributions to the cost of their care. In government, Plaid Cymru will end the historic divide and current inequalities between health and social care. We will ensure equal support for equal need. Plaid Cymru is committing to provide free social care for all over 65s within 10 years. We will introduce free personal care for the elderly within the first 2 years of government, abolishing all fees for non-residential care. We will abolish charges for those with a dementia diagnosis within 5 years, including for nursing and residential care. And within 10 years, we will completely abolish all social care charges for the elderly. This is a fully costed plan, and it will provide equal care for equal need. That is our pledge, equal care for equal need, so that in 21st century Wales, those people that care and those that are cared for will be guaranteed quality care and dignity of care without financial fear or financial burden. I accept that our policies are transformational. I accept that they may be challenging to some professions. I expect, indeed I hope, that they will be ridiculed by the Labour Party. That usually tells me that we are on the right track. But the policies are of their time, and they serve the interests of the patients, first and last. They are the change Wales needs. They are policies to cure the ill and care for the vulnerable. And that's our pledge to the people of Wales. Trust us to build a safe and sustainable NHS that will cure and care for you and your family in your hour of need. Diolch yn fawr.